It is 7 o'clock on Monday, April 1st, 2019. I am opening the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. I am going to take roll call. Christine is absent. David?
Here.
Nathan?
Here.
John?
Here.
Sam?
Here.
And Glenda is also absent. I do need a motion to, well, actually, I guess we'll start first. I need a motion to appoint another member, Chairperson Pro Tem.
Make a motion to appoint Nathan Maas, Chairperson Pro Tem.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I have another motion.
All right.
I'll also make a motion let Glenda Bloomingdale participate remotely by phone
Due to medical?
due to medical reasons.
Yep.
Second that.
All right. No pressure. Glenda, can you hear us? Glenda?
Where's our agenda? I don't
Oh.
have an agenda.
Glenda, can you hear us? Oh, we lost Glenda.
She'll call back, hopefully.
Glenda?
Yes.
Okay, we already have a motion to allow you to participate remotely, so you've joined us at 7:01.
Okay.
Nathan has been appointed chairperson, trial by fire.
All righty, he's gonna get initiated real good.
Right.
Good way. Hello, Nathan.
Hello.
Congratulations on joining the board.
Thanks for the congratulations, I think. All right, so, we called order and roll call is done, so consideration of minutes is in order.
Yep.
Approval of March 4th, 2019 Planning and Zoning Commission public hearing minutes.
I will make such a motion to approve the March 4th Planning and Zoning Committee meeting minutes.
Second that.
Who are you taking the second
I have
from?
it somewhere.
I'll take it from Sam.
All right.
He was the one I was staring at when he said it, so.
That can just be done with an all in favor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, on to new business then.
So the discussion of the zoning application filed with the village, Glenda's already reviewed it, but I gave everybody the application that was received for the property on Route 72. As you can see from the letter that I also handed out from Dan Bolin, there's some concerns with the application, similar to the concerns last time. Dan suggested that we not spend exorbitant funds hashing out what we hashed out last time the application was filed, and is essentially just kicked it back to his attorney and asked him to please complete the application and then send it back to us. So unless there's questions on that, that's pretty much where that stands at this point.
I think this is all pretty self-explanatory, what's missing.
Glenda, did you have anything to add?
Well, one of my concerns is even some of their statements have gone past the state of Illinois' expiration dates for things, and they haven't even corrected that.
Are you talking about on the IDOT application?
Correct.
All right.
And that's an application, it's not even a permit.
Yeah, that was one of the concerns that I noticed right out the bat was last time the PZC had asked for an actual permit, not just an application, and there does not appear to be one.
Correct. And I think that's, basically, I mean, it's pretty obvious what the errors are,
Yeah.
so.
Yep, and I did pass out, as we discussed, Glenda, I did pass out the letter that Dan had sent back to their attorney with with his concerns.
Okay. Alrighty. And did they make an motion to accept my call?
They did.
Okay.
And then we lost you.
Alright, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Okay.
And since Nathan's new to this and you're on the phone, David, I know you went through it. Did you have any other concerns to add to it?
I see he's offering to start the first building and then the second one. I mean, that's fine, but I'm sure if we do that, we'd have to get something in writing, or he couldn't,
Yeah.
pour one footing, and then all of a sudden the storage units are up.
Yeah. That's true, that's definitely a concern for a stipulation that the front building actually be open and functioning before the storage unit.
Yeah, maybe by the time it gets a CO,
Yeah,
or,
or it must have the CO first.
yeah, well, to be fair, like, if you're gonna have the equipment out there doing ground improvement, you might let them do, but as far as actually putting the buildings, the storage units up until the other building's almost done. You know what I'm saying, some ground improvement, 'cause if you're gonna bring all the heavy equipment in here to do the digging and stuff. I mean, I don't know, like you said, there's no plans for these buildings of what they're gonna be, or just poured concrete, or footing, you know? So they're really not giving you much to go on.
Alright.
But yeah, a commitment letter anyways, that, once it gets to that stage, that the front building has to be, I mean, we could just talk about that later, either completed or, 90%, 'cause they're not gonna stop in the middle,
Yeah.
so.
Yep, so basically that was just the goal of tonight's meeting, is share the information with you, get it in your guys' hands. Let you know that it has been kicked back. On a side note, they did reach out to the board members, and I did ask Dan to let his attorney know that the proper course of action is that this go through PZC first, before it goes to the board, so.
Was the liquor license just that whole wine tasting thing he talked about before, that was his primary use for the?
We don't have liquor licenses available in the
No.
village, so he would have to
I know,
apply and then make
yeah.
one available.
But I mean, he had talked about the winery or the wine tasting
It
club. or
sounds
whatever.
like he wants to do some sort of fast food establishment on the side now. It looks like from the plans that he's got a drive-through
Yeah,
ready
it's
to
a
go.
drive-through, it said in here.
Yeah.
I hope we no flashing signs, but who knows?
Yeah,
Certainly get something in writing that he's committed to the retail, because he was originally, when I was sitting on the board, he was retail was gonna come first, then he came to us the first time, and it was pretty much, I just wanna do storage lockers to make money so I can pay for the front end, and now he's back to, paying for the.
Well, it looks like with the paperwork, he's got another partner now for that,
yeah, it does.
an LLC for the,
I think Glenda had noticed that too, that it looks like the front one's going to be a separate partnership than the back unit. A concern that was brought to me by, the attention of somebody else was that it does look like there's semi-parking, long-term parking storage available there as well.
you mean like there is now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Are those his trucks?
Valuation right now.
they are not.
So somebody's just,
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's a different subject.
Yeah, my understanding is that those belong to somebody. He is aware of, like, he's given them permission to be there. So. Anyway,
All right,
that's it.
so then we'd be moving on, if everyone's finished with this, we'll be moving on to unfinished business? Or is that fall
There
into
is
the
none.
same category?
No, because we just received this application.
Okay.
This is the first you guys are seeing the application.
So then
There-
unfinished business, no unfinished business?
Nope,
So he's got the letter of what he needs to do,
he does.
and we can't do anything until he
No.
finishes the rest of the application.
I would anticipate that we get something back in somewhat short order. He does say in his initial letter that he'd like to start building this year and be completed this year. So, if he's truly serious with that, I anticipate that we'll hear back from his attorney shortly.
All right, any public comment?
Rick?
All right, someone wanna make a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second it?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, 7:09.